Lovely, lovely, wonderful people. A pleasant afternoon to you. Lovely people, I saw something on the Jamaica Observer's website on April 6th. It says no TB outbreak and it's tuberculosis. But PCOA, that is the Police Civilian Oversight Authority, again voices discontent with continued overcrowding at lockups. All right, let's read the article. The Police Civilian Oversight Authority (PCOA) is reporting no evidence of a tuberculosis TB outbreak at lockups in the corporate area, contrary to reports of infections of several defendants on trial for crimes reportedly committed by the so-called Tesha Miller faction of the Klansman gang. The infection scare has prompted premature adjournments of the matter after concerns were raised during the second sitting of the trial on February 5. The reports of a flare-up at three corporate area lockups were serious enough for presiding judge Justice Dale Palmer to order that all 25 defendants in the matter be taken for medical attention. The judge further ordered that all defendants in the facilities which were suspect should be moved elsewhere for the duration of the proceedings. But the PCOA, which subsequently undertook inspections of the three lockups, said to be infected. In a statement Thursday, said findings revealed that only one person in custody had a confirmed tuberculosis case. According to the PCOA, the inspections were conducted on February 10 and 27, following the media reports on February 6, 2026, regarding potential tuberculosis outbreaks at the Halfway Tree St. Andrew Central Division, Hunts Bay, the St. Andrew North Division, and Greater Portmore St. Catherine South Division police lockups. The authority said its probe had confirmed that the Hunts Bay station was the only one with a TB case. Evidence of this was found in the medical journal at the station, which indicated that a physician had already administered treatment and collected samples from 5 other prisoners in custody for TB testing, the PCOA stated. It, however, said staff at the lockup had informed that an additional 10 prisoners in custody were suspected of being infected. The PCOA further said that there was no evidence of a TB outbreak at the Halfway Tree station. It said a review of the medical journal at that facility showed no TB-related doctor's visit or prisoner transfers to external medical facilities for respiratory symptoms. Similarly, it said for inspections conducted at the Greater Portmore station on February 27, while no evidence of TB cases were found, records showed one individual was treated for TB-like symptoms, which was pending confirmation. Notably, however, the PCOA team said it had discovered that 5 individuals had been treated for scabies, which causes intense itching and a pimp-like skin rash. The authority, in the meantime, said an audit of protective measures for staff verified that officers at the Hunts Bay facility were equipped with adequate personal protective equipment, which includes masks, gloves, and sanitizers. Inspection and monitoring officers from the authority have conducted inspections of the prisoners in custody PIC stations in various police divisions from time to time. PIC inspections form part of the annual inspection schedule. In December last year, an outbreak of chickenpox was reported at the Hunts Bay facility, and the PCOA is again voicing discontent with the continued overcrowding at lockups. At the time of inspections, it was documented that 2, Hunts Bay and Greater Portmore, of the 3 lockups held the prisoners above their gazetted capacity, the majority of which were remandees. The entity said in the statement, "We recommended that the station commanders put measures in place to address this issue, as well as report and follow up with the area commander and detention and courts regarding the relocation of excess prisoners in custody, the authorities stressed. Last year, the PCOA highlighted overcrowding problems and a deplorable state of affairs at 5 of the largest lockups in the Area 4 policing region, following a special inspection which revealed that most of the stations were operating above their gazetted cell capacity. The results of the review, which were published in PCOA's quarterly newsletter, also indicate that deficiencies were found relating to infrastructural decay, safety, and health issues. At the time, the PCOA said that the largest lockups in each of the 5 divisions that comprise Area 4 were audited, namely Central Kingston Central Division, Port Royal Kingston Eastern Division, Denham Town Kingston Western Division, Halfway Tree St. Andrews Central Division, and Dehaney Park St. Andrews South Division. Under the PCOA Act 2005, the PCOA is responsible for the inspection of police stations, lockups, and other operations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And these are the findings, or this is a finding. All right, guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe, give me one of those lines, and you can follow me on Instagram.